Biblical foods in daily life in ancient Israel, 16. Locusts were considered clean and edible in the Bible. Leviticus 11 lists 4 kinds. John the Baptist famously ate them with wild honey, 17. Bread was often baked on hot stones or dung-fired clay ovens. Ezekiel 4:12 even references baking bread over human dung, though God let Ezekiel substitute cow dung instead. 18. Salt wasn't just seasoning, it was used in covenants. Leviticus 2:13 mentions a covenant of salt, symbolizing purity and preservation. 19. People drank wine daily, often diluted with water to prevent drunkenness. Proverbs warns against overindulgence, but moderate wine use was common in ritual. 20. Cheese is never directly mentioned in most English Bibles, but curds are. Isaiah 7:15 speaks of eating curds and honey. Soft dairy was a staple. 21. They used olive oil not just for cooking, but for lamps, anointing, and medicine. Oil was both sacred and practical. 22nd. Fish was a common protein source near Galilee. That's likely what Jesus ate when he cooked for the disciples post-resurrection, John 21. 23. Figs, grapes, and dates were the sweets of the ancient world. Honey from dates, not bees, was common. 24. Water was precious and not always clean. People often drank wine or diluted vinegar. Jesus was offered sour wine vinegar mix on the cross, a soldier's field ration. 25. People wore tunics and layered cloaks. Outer garments doubled as blankets. That's why Exodus says if you borrow a cloak, return it by sundown. 26. Most people walked everywhere. Donkeys and camels were expensive. Luxury transport. Jesus walking miles was totally normal. Riding a donkey was symbolic. 27. They didn't have soap as we know it. Cleansing was done with ash, lye, or oil scrubs. Jeremiah 2:22 even mentions lye as a metaphor for trying to wash away sin. 28. Hair and beard grooming was important. Priests weren't allowed to shave their heads bald. Leviticus 21:5. 29. They measured time with shadows, sundials, or obelisks. That's how Hezekiah's sign worked. Isaiah 38:8. The shadow moved backward. 30. They slept with family or animals nearby in one-room homes. That's why the inn in Bethlehem may just mean no room in a guest space, not a hotel.